Hey guys, it's TNN. Today we're going to have a look at the video doorbell. Now this is the wired version and link to buy this will be down below in the description, but today we're going to unbox and review this. So let's go ahead and take a look at this box. So it's a plain box it comes with. This one is with two monitors. So this is the doorbell with the camera and then two monitors. So here we have the actual main box over here. And then we've got an extra box over here. I'm not too sure what's in there. Let's go ahead and see what's that. So let's check out the extra box first. And here is one of the monitors that we come with. So let's go ahead and open this up. It's actually quite lightweight, I have to say. It's a really lightweight monitor. Let's check this out. So they literally taped it, but it's a sealed bag anyway. Oh no, here it is. Here is the tape to open this up. There it is. And here's one of the monitors. We move this out of the way. So here's one of the monitors. I have to say it does look quite nice. Let's put that to one side over here. And let's check out this one over here. So here we have the 7 color TFT LCD video door phone. So it's sort of like an intercom system. We've got 7-inch digital high resolution LCD screen, HD camera, clear picture, HRS and free intercom, electric unlocking function, camera move vertically, monitor the outside view, indoor monitors intercom, auto turn off, ultra thin design, tabletop holder and HD infrared lights. Pretty nice. On the side over here, not sure what that says, but compatible con system mass, whatever that means, and nothing else really. So let's go ahead and let's open this up as well. So let's go and open this up as well. What we've got inside here, so I'm assuming that's the monitor. So let's see if this actually comes out. It's quite a tight fit, I have to say, it's quite tight. So that's probably the other monitor and this is probably the actual bell. Move this to one side. Let's take out the second monitor. Again, same thing with the monitor. Forgot tapes this side. Go ahead and open this up. Alright guys, so here we have all the cables and whatnot. So we got an instruction manual here, and now this probably will come in handy, an instruction manual and two instruction manuals really, I don't know why. Or one's for the TAC version where you have the pass key to go inside the door. This one's just a normal doorbell version. Now I'm pretty sure, yeah, we got the TAC version, so that's why they sent another instruction manual as well. So we've got a bunch of cables over here. So this is the wired one, so that's the only downside about it, is that it's connected with cables. So as you can see over here, we got the cables, and I don't think this is cut properly, but yeah, we got the cables over here, and we are going to go ahead and check out how to connect them all together. We got these alarm TAC sort of thing, and this thing here, not too sure what that is, but we're going to go ahead, read the user manual and check it out. So it's great it comes with a user manual, because these sort of things probably do need to come with a user manual. We got wall plugs and a screw, obviously, of course, to attach the stuff onto your walls. Got another pack of them as well. And over here we have what seems to be an Allen key and a screw for the Allen key. Again, that must be something, not too sure yet. We got some more cables. I think they're exactly the same as these ones. No, these ones are slightly smaller. So we've got another pack of cables. We got some plugs over here. Now I'm pretty sure these plugs must have transformers to adapt and use the right currents and voltage for the actual devices. So this must be for monitors, of course, to power them up. And another one, of course, because there's two monitors. Then we have this cable here, no idea what this is for. Just a bunch of cables everywhere, really, you've got to figure this out. We've got this over here, not really too sure what this is for either, but we'll figure that out. Let's pile it all up over here, and then let's move the boxes out the way, move these bunch of cables and whatnot out the way, instruction manual we're going to need, definitely. And here we have the actual light. Let's go and open this up. Actual, I forgot what it's called. Doorbell, that's it. I'm so stupid, I don't forget a doorbell. So here we have the actual doorbell. Now I don't know if it comes out of this casing actually, I have no idea. Oh yes it does, if you unscrew it over here, take it out of the casing. So we have the camera on top over here. We have the flashlights over here, so these are the infrared lights for nighttime. We've got a pin code password. Not too sure how this will work. And then we also got the card sensor over here, so if you tap your card on here, it will ring the bell or unlock, or maybe ring a certain type of bell. No idea how this is going to work, but it must be something like that. We will see it, of course. And then we've got the normal, of course, touch button for the bell. So I'm going to go ahead and read the instruction manual, find out how to connect all this, set it up, and we'll be right back. But actually, before we do that, let's check out the monitors. So 7-inch screen, of course. Again, buttons all along here. So home, no idea what that is. Password or pickup call. You also got a speaker on the corner over here. We have a speaker grill and a microphone, of course, to call and talk to people. On the back we do have a stand. I assume this is a stand, but it's the wall bracket. Okay, so this is a wall bracket, so you draw this in and then you can attach this on your wall. And then here we have the cable connectors, of course, with the information on how you set it up as well. So that's great that this came with that. And that's pretty much it with the back. What's over here? Just trying to open this up. I have no idea what that's for, but we got something there. Maybe that's for battery or something. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and read the instruction manual, and we're gonna check out how to use this device, and we'll be right back. Right, first things first, what you're gonna want to do is gonna grab these, and you're gonna want to, of course, power up the monitors. Let's go ahead and let's do that. So untangle these. You might want to put these cable tie things to one side, they can come in use. So untangle this, and over here, of course, where it says power, not sure if you can see that, but it says power in over here, so this cable over here, and this is the cable you want to use. Go ahead and simply slot that in like so, and you want to do the exact same to the other monitor as well. Right, so next step you're going to need is a screwdriver, which is a small star screwdriver. You're going to want to unscrew this and take this device out of the outdoor casing, so let's go and do that without trying to damage the thread of the screw, which I pretty much almost just did. You're going to want to keep this safe, so put this to one side, make sure you do not lose it. Then simply take this out of the casing, like so. And underneath here, of course, if we lift this up, is another slot over here. Now again, I'm not too sure, maybe this is for battery, but I'm not too sure how this one runs. You can actually also move the camera up, down, left, right as well through this part. So let's go ahead and plug in our monitors. So what you're going to need next is this cable over here, which is this one. Pretty sure it's this one. And what you're going to want to do is plug this into the main monitor part over here. So grab one side of this cable and plug it in like so. So it's going to go into connect outdoor camera. That's where this one's going to go. So this one's going to be your main monitor. And of course, following that cable, it is very long cable. You want to go ahead and on your camera, you're going to want to plug that into this part of your camera. So go ahead, grab it. Again, make sure all the pins are aligned. It's a bit fiddly, but yeah, just make sure that's all in, and that's plugged into this part of the camera. Right, so the next step is to connect your indoor monitor. So you're going to want this cable. So this is the slightly longer one. So if I try and focus it here, this is the slightly longer one than one we just connected. So you're going to want this cable, and let's actually untie this. Try that way. you're going to want to connect this to the monitors. So grab your main monitor. This is this one over here. There's a bunch of cables everywhere, literally. And you're going to want to put this into over here, connect indoor monitor. So put this into the first one over here. Go ahead, plug that in, make sure that's secure. And then that end of that cable, which was this part here, you're going to want to put that into over here, connect indoor monitor. So let's go ahead and let's pop that in there. And that's it. We are done with this. Let's move on to the next step now. Right, so the next step is pretty much to just power it up now. Obviously, these will be to attach your bell monitors and the bell to the wall or the door, whatever you want to attach to, bricks. These will obviously be used for that. So this is the screws and the wall plug, but I don't think these wall plugs are that great. If they're not good enough for you, of course you can just pick up any old wall plugs. What else do we have? We have these cables over here. Now this is actually plugged into the bottom of your monitor over here. There's 2 pins. If I can just grab that here. 2 pins over here. This will be connected there. And how you use that is you'll attach this onto a alarm. So this will basically work as separating the alarm, and that's why this has alarm keys, of course, on top, and also the tapping mechanism. So this will be attached to an alarm. You just tap and then the door will open up. So that's why they give these extra cables. Now it doesn't actually come with an alarm, it just comes with the cables. And we also got this over here. So this is sort of like a remote. So let's say you're in a flat, you can ring A, B, C or D. So if it rings a certain door, certain bell will ring. So monitor A will ring if you press A, monitor B will ring if you press B, monitor C, monitor D, like so. So you got to register that up as well with this remote. So it's nice that they came with that, and the remote is also quite high quality as well feeling, so that's pretty nice as well. And then of course we come with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tacks as well for the alarm. So when you tap it, that's for the alarm mechanism again, which will go with these cables over here. So I'm going to go ahead and clean this up, and we're going to plug in the plugs for the monitors, and let's hope that this powers up. So I'm going to clean all this up. It's very messy here, and we'll be right back. And actually another thing before we go, this over here is the Allen key bolt to attach this monitor, the bell, to the shield. So if you don't want to have a star screwdriver, you can have this special Allen key size. Over here is a special key to open this up, so basically no one can steal your bell. So it's great that it comes with this, you know, just that extra security, because some people will probably come and just steal your bell. So it's great that it comes with this. And now we'll go pack this up and we'll be right back. And we also come with these, of course. These are actually stands that you can attach onto the monitor, fit it on like so. It just clips on the monitor, and then you can use it as a stand, so you don't have to mount it on the wall. You can always just stand it as well. So we'll clean this up and we'll be right back, and we're going to power this on as well. So I had to get an extension here just because the cable of the plug just isn't long enough. It would have been nice if they did give a longer cable for the monitors, but I guess you can't worry about that too much now. So let's power these up, and they all come with blue lights across here. We got tap the home button and it started ringing, whatever that meant. So this is powered on as well actually. So as soon as you plug in the monitors, the actual bell will power on. The camera on the monitor has actually turned on. So the camera quality is actually quite nice. Noise is happening because we're quite close by to the device. So maybe if we use a tack, I'm not too sure what would happen. Let's try and use a tack on this device. And it beeps, but no, nothing really happened. It just went 2 blue colours over here and beeps. So obviously you have to set it up with an alarm for it to unlock, and if you have a tack it will unlock. So that's pretty cool, man. And look at that, the camera quality is actually really nice, and the screen quality is also quite good as well. So that's really nice that it does work, and the best thing is you don't need batteries. It may all be wired, but you don't need batteries for this bell. That's the best thing about this, because batteries can get quite annoying. Now, if you press home on the main monitor, I don't know what that really did. What does the people button do? That seemed to just turn off. Oh, that is to view the camera, so you don't have to actually ring the bell to see outside. You can just press that person over there and it views the camera. I'm not sure what the pass key does. Okay, so that will open the door. So if you connect your alarm to the pass key over here, and you just press that, it will unlock the door so someone can come in. So you can use this on your outside gates if you have gates outside. Call button should really ring this, and when you start speaking, not too sure how this will work, but it should probably come out. So I don't know. Okay, so I am actually talking through the monitor right now, and it is coming outside of the bell, so you can actually talk through here by pressing the call button, and of course if you press home it will turn off the screen again. So I'm gonna see if I can set this up, because on my actual house, because there's a bunch of cables everywhere, there will be a bunch of cables everywhere, but I'm gonna see if I can set this up in my house, and hopefully it looks amazing and great. So we'll be right back. So actually, before we go, you can actually change the actual sound of the bell. So we do have a volume button over here on the side. We have a volume button, we have the song button, obviously to change the volume of the sound. We've got arrow down, a menu button, arrow up button. So let's go ahead and check out what this actually does. And the stand fell off. So I have to say, the stand is quite cheap, it's not that great at all. The stand doesn't really stick that well. So that's the only downside about that, the stand. So I think it's best to attach it to a wall mount. So let's press the bell button here. This is one of the bell sounds. We've got another one here. So like a lullaby song. Nah, next. Okay, I didn't like that. Next song. Next song. No, next song. Next song. I don't actually know how many songs we got, so we got Titanic. We actually have Titanic. Next song. Next song. I know this song. Is this a Disney film? I don't know. Next song. Next song. Next. Okay, so we have many songs. We have many songs. That sounds pretty cool actually. Next song. So I'm just going to skip through this now. I think we'll cut it from here, and I'm just going to go and find a song that I like. Right, so the menu button can actually change the brightness and contrast. So we've got the brightness over here. We can use the arrow up and down to increase and decrease the brightness. So I'm going to stick it with what it is really, because it's perfect. 15, so brightness, contrast, and saturation. So that's what the menu button does on the side over here. So you can change the brightness, contrast, and saturation to whatever you feel like. Then of course pressing home really turns off the device. Pressing it again will turn it on. Pressing the person will turn the camera on automatically. I think it does. What does the person do? Yes, it does. The camera will turn on automatically with the person. So you've got to tap it twice for the camera to turn on automatically. As you can see, if I wave past it, it turns on. And actually the response time is very fast actually. There's no delay. It's quite fast picking up as well. So the reactions are very good. We can go ahead and press the key, and of course that opens up the door. And if you press call, we can talk to the person, of course. And then press it again and it will turn off. Like so. And then home turns the device back on. So simple as that. And now we're going to go ahead. I'm going to see if I can set this up to my door and my wall, because it does need a lot of wiring. I mean, that's the only down thing about it. It's not wireless, it needs all these wires. So I'm going to go ahead and check it out, and we'll be right back. Right, so I couldn't set it up on my thing, on my house, because I had to feed the cables through. But of course, if you have a house where you're able to feed the wired cables through it and to use the monitors. It's actually quite useful and it's really nice as well. It's great that you can have some of these features as well. Like, you don't really get many of these sort of monitors around, and they're quite hard to find as well. So it's great that this goes for such a cheap price. And don't forget, link to buy will be down below in the description. The screen quality I think is very nice. The camera quality is very nice, very wide angled camera. The cable's also long. What it comes with everything you need: the alarms, the keys, the buttons, manual, the cables, everything. It's all perfect, very high quality as well. And even the camera quality is very nice as well, very crisp, very clear. You can easily see who's at the door, and you can also, of course, leave the camera on to see constantly who's at the doors. No one has to ring the bell for it to turn on. You can also press it on from the monitor and see the camera as well. And you can also angle the camera from the back by changing it to a little bit to the left, to the right, to the top, to the bottom. So that's really great. For I think what it can do and overall score, I think I'll give it is 9 out of 10, maybe 8.5 out of 10 to the lowest, because it's wired and that sometimes can be a problem. Because the wiring, you have to feed it all over the house, and to put it in the right place, because it has to connect to the monitor as well. And then you also need a plug to power the monitor. But if you have the perfect positions in your house, and a lot of people do, that's why they made this, wired is the best to go for compared to wireless. Because with wireless, you're going to need batteries, and they can be really annoying to charge sometimes. So if you are able to set up a wired monitors like this, set up wired ones, then do go ahead, go for wired, because I think that's the best option. Otherwise, wireless is probably the best for you. But anyway, link to buy will be down below in the description. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and thanks for watching. An overall score, 8.5 to 9 out of 10. Thanks for watching.